community impact at the players. I don't know if you could get any bigger entertainment-wise than what went down here yesterday off 17 for military appreciation and the Luda show. Are you still buzzing from last night or what?
Absolutely still buzzing. We had so much fun yesterday on the 17th.
What was it like? Walk us through the presentation for those who weren't here.
Absolutely. So Military Appreciation Day is a long-time tradition here at the Players. It's most exciting way for us to kick off the week. We kicked it off with a processional on 17th hole. We had representatives from every service branch march out from 18 behind the stage on 17. We had a live singer, local phenom Marvin Zaff. He performed God Bless the USA. And then from there, boy, it just kept getting better and better. We had Joe Everson. He's known as a singing painter. He actually painted Lady Liberty in the 90 seconds in which he performed the national anthem. And as soon as he hit that final note, we had 3 jets from the 125th fighter wing fly right over. It was unbelievably timed. We were so grateful for them. From there, we celebrated America 250. We flew in the commissioner, Joe Crowley. He served in Congress for 20 years. He made some remarks to the audience about what this means and why it's so important this year and the celebration we have on July 4th. And then we wrapped it up with a surprise reunion, which I don't think there was a dry eye in the audience. We had Chief Gunner Mates Wiederhoff. He was scheduled to retire this year. His family thought that his ship had been redirected to the Middle East, but instead he was here in Jacksonville staying in a hotel for a few nights. We welcomed him to stage and he was reunited with his wife Katie and 4 kids, and boy, I still have goosebumps from that.
What do you say to the family to get them here?
Well, so we kind of teased them with this surprise new tradition we are hosting here at the Players, in which we wanted to honor a special military family. So we treated them to a really nice experience yesterday. We honored them during the ceremony. They had front row seats, and they had no idea what they were in for.
How did he hold himself out for a couple of days at the hotel, not going home?
I don't know how he did it. Boy, were we grateful because he was just so excited to see his family and be reunited. He did a really phenomenal job, staying in hiding for the past couple of days. We had a phenomenal team behind the scenes that kept him in hiding yesterday. And the second he saw his family, boy, the emotions were overwhelming.
Maybe we shouldn't say that because now his wife is listening going, wait, you were here
for a couple of days? And I had the kids again? He's going to have the kids for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
And you had a little competition, a little military competition over on 17?
Yeah, we introduced this for this year. We had a closest to the pin competition on 17T. We had a representative from each branch take a shot. It was about 144 yards, and boy, I don't know how they did it because there's no way I'd put a club in my hand yesterday. 15,000 people in the crowd cheering. Each individual had the opportunity to select a military serving charity of their choice that they were playing for. So we had 5 shots, and 1 landed on the green. They were all honestly incredible shots, but boy, is that set up hard. And the individual representing the Air Force won, and $10,000 went to his charity of choice, Canines for Warriors. Awesome. Everyone loves the dogs.
Yeah,
I was going to say hurrah to the Air Force, but I think the other services would make fun of the fact that the Air Force had the time to learn how to golf.
That's exactly it. And then the $25,000 that was given from Comcast Business to Operation New Uniform. I mean, it seems like there's checks being written all over the place. That really is a big part of the Players.
Absolutely. Giving back is really at the heart of what we do. We do have this world-class golf competition that takes place every March, but what we're focused on 365 days is using our resources that we have, thanks to the support of our fans and our sponsors, to make positive impact here in Northeast Florida.
Ludacris, how was the show last night?
Boy, still buzzing from that one, too. There was so much energy, smiles, dancing, young and old. It was just phenomenal. We've had really, really great feedback from that.
Did it create a different vibe from the country atmosphere?
I'd say the vibe was a little bit different, but it was just as fun and happy and joyous. I think people were so happy to be in the sun together, celebrating and being a part of something they look forward to annually. And boy, Ludacris really did his homework here. There were some Duval, 904 mentions. He tweaked some of the lyrics of his songs to be reflective of golf. So it was really, really cool. And he walked off the stage and said, wow, count me in for next year. That was phenomenal.
Maybe we're in for a repeat performance.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
that we've had one before.
I don't
but
think
that
we
could
have.
be a first.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
we just break news that Ludacris will be here next week?
We might have.
Don't
might
quote
get in
me on that
trouble.
one.
I was going to say we might get in trouble.
We might have. The other part of this, every day there's a charity that is selected, and through the rest of this week, folks are a part of that. Today is the J Fund.
Yeah, today's the Tom Coughlin J Fund. We have a program called Charity of the Day that is really important to us. It gives us an opportunity to spotlight a nonprofit here locally that we do a lot of work with. And in celebration of the J Fund's 31st year, which is the number that Jay McGillis, who the foundation was built around war in college, we wanted to honor them. They've been a long-time partner of the players, and so their chair of the day today. We're actually hosting a young man from the J Fund for a really special experience here at the players. He'll have inside the ropes access. He'll be able to do some meet and greets with the players, get autographs. He'll see some behind-the-scenes action, the media center. We're just gonna really roll out the red carpet for him, and his family.
Do you ever say no? But is it hard to? Because obviously, as a huge generator of millions of dollars through the years, you probably have a lot of requests coming in. How do you ultimately arrive at those decisions?
That's a great question, Rich. We support over 300 nonprofits every year. When we are in a position in which we have to say no, we say no, but we have other programs in which all nonprofits are able to utilize as a platform to raise funds. One of them actually closes today at 5 p.m. Birdies for Charity. Every nonprofit is able to participate in the program, raise funds. We also have another program that just wrapped up a couple weeks ago, Chip In for Charity. Every nonprofit in Northeast Florida is eligible to sign up, sell players tickets on their organization's behalf, and $40 of every ticket goes directly back to the organization. So although we can't write a check to everyone, we do have these tremendous platforms that are open to everyone.
What do you most look forward to this week now?
Boy, I look forward to seeing the smiles on everyone's face, whether it's a nonprofit we're working with, whether it's a fan, a sponsor, a volunteer. We're just so grateful for the community that we have here at the Players, and I just feel grateful and honored to be a piece of that community.
All right, it's going to be a marathon week, and yesterday was a very long one, but just kind of pace yourself
Oh,
now.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bellock, Senior Director of Community Impact at the Players. Appreciate the visit, and thanks for all you do.
Thank you, Rich.
WOKV News Time, 9:23.